What do you tell all your fans tonight?
Man, I love you guys. Thank you for supporting Willie Monroe. I mean, this is boxing. Losses happen, victories happen. I'm 19-2. You know, I still have more wins than losses, so I'm blessed. You know, walk by faith, not by sight. You know, this could be a blessing in disguise, depending on how I get up and move on from here. So,
how do you think Gennady Golovkin will do against Cotto or Canelo?
He's very strong. So I mean, Cotto. I mean, that'd be a head-up match. I think Canelo may be a little too fast for him, though, because, I mean, my speed gave him problems today, you know, and Canelo has very fast hands. So, I mean, I would have to give the edge to Canelo if he were to fight Triple G, but Cotto would be more. He fights, Triple G fights a lot like Cotto, so it'd be all about who can get off first. Yeah.
Were they really devastating like they looked?
Oh yeah, they were hard shots. I mean, the boy can crack, you know, but I mean, I got a big heart, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to kill me, you feel what I'm saying? So,
you're humble.
Yeah, I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, no, never ashamed.
A lot of people would have counted you out after that second round.
Right.
And you put up a great fight. You landed great shots.
I got a heart of a champion, man. You know, my grandfather raised me to never give up, man. When you get knocked down, get back up. That's the essence of life, you know. So how can that be the essence of life and I don't portray that in the ring, you know? So
was your plan to sit there and exchange with him, or did you want to
I wanted to move in box, but then, you know, I'm moving in boxing. He's good at controlling distance. So I actually got off more when I went to the inside and pushed him back. Because if you see on the inside, he'll push me off because he doesn't like fighting at close quarters.
And my last question, is it hard to see those overhand rights that he throws?
Yeah, I got caught in the top of the head, behind the head a couple of times, but that's boxing. You know, I mean, I can't really complain. That's boxing.
Hey, Willie, you know, you didn't get the win, but you showed a lot of heart, and you probably improved your stock a lot in defeat.
Right.
You know, what would you like to do next? I'm sure you're going to be back on HBO soon, and
chill out with my family. Go eat some good Cuban food and some good soul food, and then I'll talk to my team about what's going to happen next.
But how proud are you? How proud are you of your performance tonight, and what do you take away from it?
I'm very proud. Like I said before, I'm signed to Artie Palula, who's right in the middle. You know, I'm not going to do like other middleweights do and stand behind my promoter and my advisor or my network, knowing that I'll never get a fight with Gennady Golovkin and then call him out. You know, I'm right on the middle of the fence. I could go A side or B side. And when the opportunity came up, I went and fought him. And, you know, like I said, a lot of people were saying, you must be getting paid a lot. You know, I know the other two opponents that were going to fight Gennady Golovkin were getting paid more than me. I just said, hey, I feel like I'm one of the best middleweights in the world. I'm a true fighter. Let me fight the best middleweight in the world. And I just came up short. You know,
in the sixth round, did you feel like there was still something left?
Yeah, I felt like it was something left, but I mean, like, you know, I just couldn't find my feet. You know, you gotta give it to him. He's a hard puncher, you know. So, I mean, hats off to him. He did what he was supposed to do tonight. You know?
You got any words in Spanish?
Dale, pa'lante, pa'lante. Mi abuelo used to say, pa'lante como un elefante. Move forward like an elephant, baby. So that's what I'm gonna do, no matter what happens.
Willie,
yes, ma'am.
For the people that still question Gennady's power, what do you have to say to that?
No, he has great power. He has great accuracy. That's what makes his power great. You know, you could be a strong fighter, but if you don't have accuracy, you know, your power is pretty dead. But he has good accuracy and, you know, good punch placement. So, you know, he definitely has power.
What would you say to those who say he's a bit overrated?
I don't think he's overrated. You know what I mean? I mean, he's definitely, I mean, look at his record and look who he's fought. You got to give it to him. He's definitely not overrated. But, I mean, he did what he was supposed to do, you know? So,
Willie,
yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you talk to me about the middle rounds and you looking back? You landed some good shots on Golovkin. What was going on at that point with the game plan?
I got the heart of a champion. You feel what I'm saying? You're going to have to kill me and drag me up out of that ring. You feel what I'm saying? That's just me. You know, I fight to the death. You know what I mean? So no matter what's going on, no matter what it look like, you know what I mean? I believe in God and I work hard.
A lot of people talk about Triple G's power, right? It's no secret, but what they don't talk about is his ability to cut off the ring very, very well. Was that part of the reason why you couldn't move so well?
Nah,
like you usually do?
Nah, he come with some good shots that I just couldn't get my legs up under me, you know. But when I was moving and slipping and dodging, he was missing big shots, and I was making him pay a few times. But it was just one of those things that happen in boxing, you know what I mean? Just had a bad night. I had a great training camp, man. Hats off to my camp, my trainers, Tony Morgan, Danny Akers, Lee Davis, Timothy Nolan. We had a great camp. I have no excuses. He was just a better man tonight.
Was there something that surprised you about Golovkin?
Nah. I mean, he's a great fighter, you know what I mean? And like I said, if you want to be the best, you have to fight and be the best. And I stepped up and tried it, and I fell short tonight, you know?
You showed a lot of heart, so where do you go from here?
like I told everybody else, I go back home, I eat some good Cuban and soul food, and then I relax, and then we'll pick up and talk to the team about what's next.